Hey guys, it's me, Phoebe, and I wanted to do a quick review on Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. I like that name, that's a cool name. I started reading this, I think at 7:30 p.m. on Thursday. I was feeling a bit sick on Friday, so I had slept for a fair bit. And then I read all day Friday and finished it at 1:30 a.m. Saturday morning. And then I couldn't get to sleep and I had to go to work later in the day. But, and it is currently Sunday. It won't be Sunday when I post this, clearly. And I just wanted to do a quick little chat and review about the book because in an hour my mother and I are going to go see the movie, and then I'll come back and talk about what I thought about the movie. So this book I did buy because I saw the trailer for the movie and I loved the trailer, and when I watch trailers and I love them and then it's like based on the international bestseller or based on a novel by this person, I always straight up look for the book and if I have the money, buy it straight away because then I can read it before it comes out, and I like to do that. I love this book. It was very heartbreaking, and I kind of knew what was gonna happen, which didn't make it any better because I was up at the last stretch of it all. I had I think 100 pages to go, and it was like 11:30 or something, and I was like, Mum, I have 100 pages to go. I want to read it because I want to finish it, but I don't because I know it's going to be heartbreaking and it's going to crush my soul. And it did, and it was so sad, and I don't want to talk about it. Don't. Tell you one thing though, I want Bumblebee tights. That's for sure. No, this book was great. I loved Louisa, and I just loved the characters all up. They were great characters. I didn't like Patrick. He's a douche. A self-centered, selfish, egotistical douchebag. But yes, I really liked the book, clearly, because I read it in like 24 hours or whatever, and I love the characters. And I've seen a few booktubers reviews on this, and they were all like, they liked how the romance didn't really come in into the end, and that is the thing that is true about this. It's not, I wouldn't class it as a romantic novel. It's more just contemporary with a bit of romance, which happens towards the end. I'm really excited to see the movie. I love Emilia Clarke, and I can't remember the guy's name. I can't remember his name, but I loved him too, and I'm just so excited to see it. I understood why Louisa had her plan to do what she did, but at some points it was more forced and all that. I liked when she talked about the little habit that the habits they get into, and how after a while they don't have to speak, like he'll look at a certain way or something and she'll understand it. I'm like, that's adorable. That's adorable. I love that. I think it was a great book. It was great writing. I liked Louisa's family. They were very, I don't know how to describe them. They were a bit quirky, which is great. And I liked that they all lived in the same house and everything. And at some points I found her sister to be fairly selfish and all of this, but she ended up being pretty good. It's a great book. Definitely recommend it to anyone out there, especially if you plan on seeing the movie. which I am, and I'm so excited to see, and I know I'm gonna cry, and it's gonna be horrible, and it's gonna... I loved her fashion sense, her quirkiness. It's just, she had a lot of life to her, and it's beautiful seeing people like that when they have like a lot of life to them. And especially because she hadn't left the small town, so she was just born with like a huge amount of life in her little body. And so it was, it's nice to see that, because, and then she grows, and it's good development between the characters. Yes, I feel like a lot of the characters in here had a lot of development. Louisa clearly, Will clearly. I feel like her sister did as well, because just not as much because she's a supporting character, but she still had some, which was good. I love character development, especially like when they're not very nice characters. Like at the beginning, Will's not that he was a nice character, he was just a bit of a jerk and all that, and you see him come around and you're just like, oh, that's so nice. So yes, character development, heartbreaking, soul-crushingly beautiful. Read it before you see the movie. See the movie, read the book. Love it. I have to go get ready to go see the movie because we have to leave soon. But then I'll come back and I'll film what I thought about the movie, and yes, so excited, so excited. Look at this beautiful book. Okay. Let's go watch a movie. I literally just walked in the door coming home from watching Me Before You. Tears are still welling right now, just at the thought of it. Very emotional, very heartbreaking. Split my heart and soul into a million little pieces. And I just want to lay in bed and cry right now. Loved the movie. However, the little critic in me who had just read the book, and because I had just read the book, it was also very fresh in me of the differences. But 9 out of 10 times, the book is better than the movie anyway. So this was a case of the 9 out of 10. The book was better. I loved the actors in it. I did feel like it, compared to the book, it was very fast paced and skipped over a few things, but I liked it and I cried a lot, and I took my mum, and she hadn't read the book and she didn't really know what it was about either, and she cried and I cried, and it was a crying fest, and now we both have headaches and my headache hurts a lot. Gonna wallow in my sadness for a while. I cried so much, and I'm thinking about now and I'm tearing up. Why do we do this to ourselves? I don't know why, because it's beautiful and we love it and it's great. And that's what I was going to say before I had remembered when we got to the movies, that Me Before You has a sequel, and as soon as I finished this Me Before You, because in my copy it's got like her other books, like the 1+1 Honeymoon in Paris, which is a novella, you can't see that, and the Girl You Left Behind, and that's it. But I saw all those and I'm like, I should just buy all her books. That is a plan for the future. But yes, I'm gonna go cry now. So see you all later. Happy reading to you all. Unless you're reading this, and sad reading to you all. Buy it, watch the movie, read it, love it, enjoy it, cry, break your heart into a million pieces. Try desperately to find bumblebee tights, which I have. I haven't found any though. Not the proper tights, which suck. Alright, see you next time.